So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start out the hour with an update on George Zimmerman, who is, of course, the killer of Trayvon Martin. As you probably have heard, George Zimmerman has, in fact, been arrested again. The latest arrest actually involves issues of domestic violence, and we'll actually be playing some 911 calls. So, if you by chance have any domestic violence triggers, you may want to skip the next 10-15 minutes or so of the show. So as I said, George Zimmerman has in fact been arrested again. He has been charged with felony domestic abuse and misdemeanor battery charges against his girlfriend who he was living with, which is Samantha Scheibe. So apparently the couple was arguing. Samantha asked Zimmerman to move out of the house that she was renting, and then things got bad and heated. We're gonna play the first clip of a 911 call. Parts like the names and addresses have actually been edited out. But this is Samantha Scheibe calling 911 in Florida on George Zimmerman. Take a listen.
Are you serious?
911, police, fire, medical.
I need police right now.
Okay, what's your address?
You're breaking stuff in my house.
Ma'am, what's going on?
He's in my house breaking all my as I asked him to leave. He has his freaking gun breaking all of my stuff right now. No, this is not.
Okay.
I'm doing this again? You just broke my glass table. You just broke my sunglasses, and you put your gun in my freaking face and told me to get the out because this is not your house. No, get out of here.
Okay, what is your name?
So, according to Scheibe, Zimmerman broke her glass table, broke her sunglasses, and pointed a shotgun in her face as she tried to get him out of her house. Frightening stuff. So what happens next? Let's go back to the 911 call.
Okay, and this is
No, get out of my house. Do not push me out of my house. Please get out of my house. You're gonna... Are you serious right now?
Or, I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me? He just pushed me out of my house and locked me out.
Okay, you're outside now?
Yeah, he locked me out of my house.
Okay, what's your phone number? Okay, I've got units on the way. Is there some place safe that you can step away from?
He has everything of mine inside.
Okay, I want you to step away from the door, okay? I don't want you anywhere near him. I know you're frustrated.
Dude, he knows how to do this.
Okay,
he knows how to play this game.
Okay.
So frightening, just hearing that. Hearing her say that, because he knows how to play this game. And he does, he clearly does. And we're going to actually go into that in a minute, because he actually shows in a second how well he knows how to play this PR game of criminality. But George Zimmerman, according to his girlfriend, smashed her belongings, pointed a shotgun in her face, and then pushed her out of her own house. Then locked the door, locked her out of her own house. And we're going to get back to Zimmerman knowing how to play the game, this sick, twisted game of his. But first, let's listen to one more clip of the 911 call. Take a listen.
Okay, what kind of gun did he have?
The gun that he just smashed all my stuff with was the Kel-Tec, the shotgun.
It's a shotgun or is it a handgun?
That's a shotgun.
Does he have it with him now?
Well, he's in my house. He has all of his guns inside. He had just unloaded the shotgun and his AR, but he took that case to smash my table and smash my sunglasses and smash whatever the hell else he's smashing in there right now while I'm outside.
Okay, so he had a shotgun and an AR-15?
Yeah, and 2 handguns.
Aren't you happy that you're living in a country where a man like George Zimmerman can own so many guns? Isn't that comforting? Isn't that comforting to know? Here is a man who is clearly stable, clearly a safe and well-meaning, well-functioning member of our society. Don't you feel safer knowing that he has a shotgun, an AR-15, a couple of handguns? I don't even remember how many she said he had, but it was quite a lot of guns. Don't you feel better knowing he has that many guns? But let's get back to Zimmerman and how he knows how to play this game. So after he pushes his girlfriend out of her house and locks her door and locks her out of her own home, the police come. And Zimmerman wouldn't let them in. He wouldn't actually answer the door once the cops came in her house. And, so he reportedly shoves a bunch of furniture in front of the door, barricading himself in, and then showing how he knows how to play this game, which is apparently it's a game to him. Instead of talking to the police, who are literally knocking at his girlfriend's door, who he locked out, George Zimmerman, instead of opening the door, he decides he's going to call 911 himself. That's right. He doesn't talk to the police who are outside the door knocking on the door. He calls 911 to talk to a 911 operator. Take a listen. This is George Zimmerman's 911 call.
Okay, what's going on there?
We've got a girlfriend that has, for lack of a better word, going crazy on me.
Your girlfriend?
Yes.
Okay, where is she now?
Outside with the police.
Yeah, she's just outside. It's no big deal. She's just outside chatting with the police. That's all it is. She's just having a little chit-chat outside while I'm barricaded in her home. Oh, and did I mention that she went crazy on me? She went crazy on me like ladies do. Am I right, fellas? Oh, we all know that. Sometimes a man's got to do what a man's got to do. Who among us haven't broken their girlfriend's table? Who among us hasn't pointed a shotgun in their girlfriend's faces? I mean, come on, a guy's got to be a guy, right? And it goes on. This whole thing goes on. Now, take a listen to this next clip of George Zimmerman's 911 call.
Okay, the police is already there, and so why are you calling? What happened?
I just want everyone to know the truth.
Okay. The officers can speak with you on scene. Have you already spoken with them?
No, but they're pretty upset, I think.
The officers are upset?
Yeah, they're banging on the door and the window.
You're not going to go speak with them?
I don't have anything to say.
I don't have anything to say? I don't have anything to say. I have absolutely nothing to add here. Here as I'm barricaded inside my girlfriend's house. Oh no, I don't. I personally think that my actions speak for themselves. I don't have anything to say. I'm friggin' believable. Unbelievable. But I want to draw attention to what he said just before that ridiculous thing. And the operator asks him, why are you calling? Considering that the police are right outside the door, why are you calling me? And what he says to that, what he answers to that is, I just want everyone to know the truth. That's what he said. I want everyone to know the truth. That's what Scheibe was talking about when she said that he knows how to play this game. You know why? Because he knows that this 911 call that he's making right now will be eventually released to the media. Don't you see it? George Zimmerman is using 911 as a way of promoting himself. That is twisted. That is so unbelievably twisted. And like she said, it is a game to him. Here's someone who has gotten away with murder. He got away with murder. Who's had countless other allegations of domestic abuse a couple of months ago with his soon-to-be ex-wife. Before that, before Trayvon Martin with his ex-fiancée. He's using 911 emergency calling system as a propaganda vehicle. How twisted is that? How horrible is that? Zimmerman says on the line that he goes on to say he never pointed a gun. He said that Scheibe is pregnant and that she wanted to break up. Let's go back to the call and listen to George Zimmerman again.
At first, she was letting me pack my stuff so that I could go, we could go our own ways amicably. When she changed, she just started smashing stuff, taking stuff that belonged to me, throwing it outside, throwing it out of her room, throwing it all over the house. She broke a glass table because she threw something on it. I don't even know if it was mine or hers, whatever it was. She got mad that I guess I told her that I would be willing to leave.
Okay.
I guess she thought I was going to argue with her, but she's pregnant. I'm not going to put her through that kind of stress.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. How nice of you. How gentlemanly of you. You're not going to put her through that kind of stress because you, George Zimmerman, you're a good guy. You're a stand-up guy. You're a good man. You're not going to put her through stress. You might break her coffee table. You might put a shotgun in her face. But no, you're not going to do anything else other than that. And again, so according to Zimmerman on the 911 call that he made in full knowledge that this is going to be released, she smashed her own table. He couldn't have just said that to the police. No. He wanted it recorded on 911 so all of us would hear it. She smashed her own table. Sure. She wanted you to leave, but then she just decided to smash her own belongings. Of course that's what happened. But again, here we have this sick, twisted man using 911 like it's a bloody talk show. Dear God, I hope this doesn't become a pattern. Using emergency services as a promotional tool. 911, I'm just calling to let you know that my girlfriend went crazy and my new book comes out December the 14th. I have a new album coming out on January the 6th, 911. Unbelievable. But let's get back to the call. This is again George Zimmerman's 911 call.
Is she still outside with the officers right now?
I don't know, ma'am. I'm inside.
You're inside? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you're still not willing to go out and speak with the officers?
No, I mean, I can I can talk to one of the officers, but I don't want to go outside and, I'm just going to do the same thing you did before. And
okay.
Yep, the same thing you did before. You cops always arresting me. Same thing you always do, putting me in handcuffs. Except, of course, the one time I killed an unarmed black teenager, that took, weeks for me to be arrested. But that's beside the point. Unbelievable. And so he doesn't want to go outside. What does he want to do? Take a listen.
I'm advising the officers, but they're going to need to speak with you. So you just want...
Okay.
You're willing
Can
to
they
speak
call
to
my
them?
attorney?
Well, they're already on scene. Right there. And you don't want to speak to them on the phone either, or...
Sure, I can talk to them on the phone.
So yeah, why don't you have the cops give me a ring? Have them give me a call. We can chat. Or maybe we can have a Skype chat or something like that as I'm barricaded inside my girlfriend's house, which I locked outdoors. Or have them call my attorney. That's another thing where he's playing the game here right now. Having them call my attorney. So after that, the call gets a little hard to understand. There's a dog barking. And what happens shortly after that is eventually the police get in around the furniture that he's barricaded the door with, and they arrest him. He apparently does not resist arrest. So on a side note, after he's arrested, the lawyer of Zimmerman's estranged wife, the one who was involved in the last domestic violence dispute, had apparently not been able to locate Zimmerman to actually serve him with divorce papers. She's been wanting to divorce him for a while, but he's actually not been able to be found. Well, once he got arrested, he was actually served with the divorce papers while in jail. So that's one positive aspect of this, I suppose. But so what happens is he's arrested, he's in jail, he's charged, and then he's eventually a couple days later released on bond. During the bond hearing, prosecutors said that Scheibe claimed that in addition to what happened prior to the 911 call and during the 911 call, Zimmerman had allegedly choked her a few days earlier. So, look, the murder of Trayvon Martin aside, we clearly see a pattern of serial domestic abuse here. That's what we have. It's serial. But remember what Scheibe said, that it's a game. It's a sick, twisted game that George Zimmerman, a sick, twisted individual, is playing. I can't help but wonder. I cannot help but wonder if the right-wing media are going to jump to his defense on this one. I'm sure some will, and already some have. But I mean, like Sean Hannity had him on to say, Trayvon Martin deserved it, that it was God's will that he kill an unarmed black child. Will Hannity now have him on his show to talk about how his girlfriend was asking for it? She was misbehaving because, hey, women are crazy. It's really, really scary stuff. We'll be right back.